So here we are again playing, what's this, Floating Sandbox. I always want to say Sinking Ship Simulator. That's not this game. This game is Floating Sandbox. In front of us is not the Carnival Dream. It's something I completely forgot the name of. But that's fine. And before we get started, I must let you know. Oh, wow. Hold on. We're doing a good one in this. Before we get started, I must let you know my dogs are inside because it's storming outside. So if you hear any weird scratching or licking or walking or like nails on the ground or something, it's not me. Maybe a little bit, but it's not me. It's the dogs, and there's nothing I can do but keep inside. So I guess we're all just gonna have to deal with it today because it is storming outside. I looked at my neighbor's house earlier, and I could barely see it. It was raining so hard. So yep, dogs inside. That means all sorts of crazy noises. Is this not gonna sink anymore? Well, that's fine. That's fine. What was punk a whore here? Bam! Look at that. Nuh-uh, but now it's gonna sink evenly. There's something I like to adjust. I don't like having these strong ships. I like to kind of have them not so strong. There we go. There it is. I like watching them break up. That's like the best part of this game, actually, watching the ships just peel apart. So satisfying. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Right down the liner and liner split. But this is how most ships sink. These carnival ships, when they split, they just kind of like this like bellies up, and then this gets pulled by the lining, and yeah. But we're gonna find other things to sink. So maybe some things I haven't actually sank before. Like, what is this? Have I sank this before? I'm not too sure. I am not too sure. But there's lots of little canals in here. You know, like little compartments, little chambers. So we're just gonna start poking holes. Click this mouse very loudly so I can emphasize how punch that is. How hard I'm hitting that. This is actually quite small. I like all the lights. Even though the lights kind of do take away from it a little bit because it's glare. It does make an effect when they do go out. So I do enjoy that quite a lot. This isn't gonna break. But that's fine. That is fine. I'm not gonna watch this whole thing sink right now, if that's okay. There's something else I want to do, so we're going to reload it. I like these. I like these RC bombs. I thought G did it. G? No. G, is it F? No, F was like the hose. You know, like you fill shit with water. Right. Is it F? It was one of these. Oh, it was D. Bam. It did rip a pretty good sized hole. I mean, if this was real life, that's a massive hole right there. It's a massive hole. Look at the massiveness of the hole. And this is sinking about the same as it was earlier. I don't understand how water's getting in these columns. Oh, it's splitting over here and it drips down. What's the point of having these quote-unquote watertight? Are these supposed to be like these? These are watertight columns right here. Nothing's getting in there unless a hole gets punctured there. But these just fill in. It's just gonna be this. There's still so much air right here. I don't understand why it's sinking so fast. It's not even like the water's getting pushed up at all. It's staying exactly where it is. I'm seeing it creep a little bit. Never mind. I'm not sure if that's the coloring or if it's this filled with water. I think it might have filled with water. Alright, it is now vertical. So you know what that means? This ship is doomed. It's doomed. It's done. Alright. Here's the Armis Aquatina. I think I've sank this before. There's not that many ships in this game. But yet again, this game always gets all the views. I don't know what it is. Let's use the slice tool. And what are we cutting off? What do y'all want to cut off? I always like to take off the front end. But what if we just cut right about like that, and let's just see exactly what happens. The power's gonna go out in the center. That is fine. I just want to see if it's gonna split this way, like a center, it's gonna incave on itself, or is it just gonna sink straight down? I've already started the cut. Let's see if it widens any. Oh, there it goes. Yes, that's what I wanted. Right there. Awesome. Let's see if it is. Oh, is this... Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Yeah, it's working. I can't believe it. Actually, I can't believe it. I just didn't really expect it to. There he goes. Look at that. I like how it like finds a line and oh man. I enjoyed that. That was different. That was different from what I normally do. So let's see if more ships do this. Oh my god. There was hair flying around my face and made me sneeze. But where it came from. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Aurora. My dog named Aurora. She's a black lab, in case you're wondering. Not that that matters. Let's see if Hope does the same thing that that one did. This looks about center, so we're gonna slice it right up this piece. Maybe that was a little too much. A little too much of a slice. This whole column's filling up. It seems like these, I'm just gonna call them quote-unquote flood chambers, are causing this to stay afloat. And water is slowly trickling through the ship, though we're going to enhance the speed by slicing through the columns, making sure this fills with water. There we go, there it is. Just need a little push, a little bit of motivation. This whole piece separated, it's trying to stay alive. It's going down with it, and ain't going over, buddy. Just gonna cave in on itself. Nice. Well, mission accomplished here. This is dated with the year 2025, and I know I've sank this before, but has this even came out yet? Or is this getting built? I can't even read that. The Roman Imperatics tricks. So I don't know what this is. I mean, remember, this is like a whole cell phone tower right here. Like a whole cell phone tower. This thing is huge, dude. It's massive. Are these actually little like submarines? Because I remember when I joked before, I was like, little submarines. But I was like, maybe these are little submarines. I mean, this is coming out in like 6 years, if the date's correct. 2025. It's 2019 as of the day of this recording. So, are these like little submarines? And like the boat sinks, so you just get in the submarine and it sinks, you just detach. I don't. The future is going to be weird. It already is. Man. You'll be watching this in the future. Man, that's weird. It's a backwards propeller. I never really looked at this shit before. This thing has all sorts of things. Are these really needed? Like, is this really needed? Unless they didn't add, like... What is this doing? Like, you're gonna put what is it called? A crow's nest right here and watch out for icebergs. Or, like, this is not necessary on the ship. I don't understand. And then again, I'm not a shipbuilder, so I don't know. Who knows? I'm sure these have something to do with some kind of support of something. But, I don't know. I don't know. Let's sink it. Let's go ahead and start with our... let's do like a little wave. There it goes. That's what I was waiting on. This thing is done. Finished. It's in half. I do like this. Like, it's very, I don't know, big. Oh no, we little submarines are flooding. Oh no. How will you ever escape now? These ones are good. You can still man these, kinda. Oh, no. If you're underwater, you're not getting those, are you? It's gonna, like, close down like teeth. It's like a jaw right here. It's like the fangs. I can enjoy this. And I wish there was collision between parts, because that would be cool. You know, that's the only thing this game is missing, is the collision between, like, the ship and itself. Like, that kind of looked like it did something, but that was only because it hit the water, I think. So it made it like this clipping right here, not okay. Not okay. Now this is getting surreal. Oh man, this is getting surreal fast. This is weird. What is this? It should have just like broke on itself. Like this is the SS Madeline? Madeline? I don't know. It came out the year I was born, so I decided I'm gonna give it a go. I don't think this thing is too small to try and split, I guess, but I want to give it a try anyway. There we go. Pop whole new. Nice spot there. Let's see if this thing is going to. Oh, that was actually too easy. All right. That's pretty cool. Alrighty. But is it gonna sink? It's split, but is it going to sink? It's holding together kind of like right here is like its holding point. I guess this would be like a structural beam right here. That would be structural beam. It's not sinking. So we're gonna have to punch some more holes in the ship. Boom, boom, boom. Slice, slice, slice. There we go. There it is. I like how these are actual like smokestacks and they fill with water accordingly. That's cool. I mean that ups this ship's quality. And again with the clipping. I wish this game didn't clip like that. Well, the front's gone, but the back says I'm coming back up later. Yeah, the bottom. I mean, the front's gone. It's dissolving on the bottom of the seafloor. Is this really gonna stay up like this? Yes, it is. Oh man, it's gonna be a while. It might take me a second, but it'll sink eventually, right? I mean, if you're on this side of the ship, you just gotta kind of like chill right here, like on the back, and fine. That seems pretty stuck like that. This is where I need to be, right here, on this side of the ship. Is this all still filled with air? There's still lights on, man. They're good on this side. This is where I want to be, not here. This is where you don't want to be. This is where all the dead people are. So keep that in mind. Front of the ship is no bueno, and the back of the ship is exactly where you want to be at. You know, you can't do one of these videos on this game without doing the Titanic. So we're just gonna end it here with the Titanic down the middle. Okay. I'm gonna do something else. Let's do like a here and let's make sure I hit the columns. There we go. I still only hit one column. Nope, the other ones are filling up. There we go. All right. There it is. There. Oh, there we are. There. All right, a little more. There it goes. All right. There we go. That's just, you know, that's satisfying to watch for me, at least for me. And there goes the clicking. One problem with this game, I want to get over it. These should like collide and whoa! So many strings going on. This should not do this. This just looks weird. These should collide and crumble and not just go between each other. Like this is like Titanicception right here. This is awful. But later I'll be playing a game that's not awful and actually gets physics pretty good. And I'll leave you here with this image of the Titanic at the bottom of the seafloor, sitting at a 90-degree angle. And if that don't lighten your day up, nothing will.